Hello, Sundari. So today's video is for the monsoon season. Summertime monsoon sadness. Oh. Most of us in the monsoons don't really know what exactly to do with our face, what exactly to do with our makeup. Predominantly because most of the makeup just gets very sticky. I know my face gets oily within 1 hour in the monsoons. You gotta give it to God to make the most disgusting weather the most beautiful. Let's get started. You want to start off, try to not use products that have hyaluronic acid in them. I know all of us love products with hyaluronic acid, but sadly in the monsoons, the hyaluronic acid essentially takes water from the environment and pushes in your skin. So if you're going to apply anything to your skin with hyaluronic acid, may the Lord be with you. So in summertime when you apply hyaluronic acid on your face, you generally apply it with a moisturizer. So it takes the moisture from the moisturizer and then it gives it to your skin. Sometimes hyaluronic acid can actually do exactly the opposite in summertime because there's not really a lot of water in the environment for it to take. In winter, however, hyaluronic acid is great because there is still moisture in the air. Now you take that and you put extra moisture in the monsoons into your skin is equal to, that's right, really oily skin very quickly. So try to not use products with glycerin or hyaluronic acid for at least the monsoon period. You can resume using it when this subsides and it'll be great. Another thing that's very important is the sort of foundation that you're using. I would suggest do not use any foundation at all. Great, Komal, thank you. That was a great solution, Komal. Try to go foundation free, and what I mean by that is try to apply your foundation like you would a concealer. Only apply where exactly you need it. Here, I don't know where exactly I'm going to put it, but I'm going to show you how exactly I apply a concealer. Now, I would highly suggest these two products that you can use as a concealer. The first one is the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. This is a brilliant product if you can find your shade. My shade is wrong. You can tell me that in the comment section, but I still already know. My shade is pretty wrong for me. It's very light, but the consistency of this is beautiful. Very light, will not feel like anything on your face. I also like to apply my under eye patches before I begin my foundation or anything because I got bags for days. So the second product that you can use as a concealer, and this is like a sure shot, is the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. You could use a concealer of this as well. It's available in the market. I already have this whole range. It's such a clear shot way just keeping makeup on your face. It's ridiculous. I really like it. These products are going to stay on your face for a very long time as compared to any other product available in the market, hands down. Okay, so try to invest in these because you can also use it in summer when it's disgustingly hot, and I wouldn't suggest you use it in winter because it's very light and you need something moisturizing in the winter time. If you are using the foundation, try to use the foundation as a concealer, which I've mentioned before. The reason why you want to use the foundation as a concealer is very simple. You're gonna sweat everywhere. So just use it as a concealer, right? For me, I have darkness on the middle of my face, especially around my eyes. So I only apply the product around my eyes and you just dab it out. Make sure that you are dabbing the product and not really swiping it. I would highly suggest that you try everything in like a powder formula. Even if you can possibly get the powder foundation or get the powder of this one as well, that would really help in setting your face. What I like to do is I like to use a blush, a powder blush. This one is from Verified, called Cashmere Rose. I really like it. It comes in like this sort of a packaging. It's really beautiful, and I just take a little bit of it and it's very pigmented, as you can see on my face. The great thing about powder products is that one, they absorb most of the moisture, and second, even if you do get really oily, there's still a barrier, there's still like some level of balancing your skin because they are powder, and even if moisture comes in, it will become a tiny bit oily, but it will take a longer time for it to become oily as compared to if you were to use like a cream formula, or if you were to use any other form of formula that's like oil based and whatnot. Just don't do it, trust me. And I think the last thing that I really focus on is powdering my face. I love my face to look natural, okay? So I don't like to powder my face in summer, or nobody powders their face in winter, but I don't really like to powder it because I like this sort of glistening face look, even if it's borderline oily, right? So I really like that, and that's the reason why I don't really powder my face. But when in monsoons, it is so imperative for you to powder your face. I'm not even joking. I really like this product by Verified. It is called their IRL Paris, in real life, Paris Filter Airbrush Powder. I broke mine because it fell from my hand, but I put it together. It is a translucent powder, and you can just dip your brush in and just apply it either on the whole of your face, or you could just do the center part of my face. I really like to apply it on the whole of my face. This is a really great powder. It's very light. It does look like airbrush, but you know, monsoons, they're gonna make everything on your face look oily anyways. For example, if your face would become oily in like 1 hour, it will take like a solid 4.5 or 5 hours for it to actually look the same level of oily. And another tip that I would personally like to share is that please do not swipe your facial compacts or any powders on your face. It really works well if you take like a brush that looks like this, or even if you have a puff. Most of the brushes come with a puff. Just dip it in the puff and try to go like this, like try to push it inside your skin rather than swiping it around. It just gives like a better effect. It stays on your face for a very, very long time. And when it comes to eye makeup, I have one thing to say. As someone that has really small eyes, as you can see, I have very, very tiny eyes, and I smile and I have really big cheeks. So what ends up happening is that when I keep on smiling, my eyeliner and my mascara gets stamped on my lower, like my under eye. So I would highly suggest, if you're someone that has like a bone structure like me, I would highly suggest that try to angle your eyeliner in an upward motion as compared to like downward, because there's not really a lot of space for it to get stamped. Also use the powder around your eyes to set it so that, you know, even if it's oily, it doesn't really stamp on your under eye. Another thing is that try to not use a mascara. I know that sounds really weird, but when you use mascara, even if it's on your top lashes, it will, by the end of the day, wiggle around and find its place on like this particular area. Different, I had to charge my battery. Anyways, so in terms of eyeliners, I've actually used the Fenty Beauty eyeliner. This is not available in India right now, so I wouldn't really suggest you guys try it. What I would say is that don't use any eyeliner that is a felt tip liner, because I've noticed even the best felt tip liners do move around a lot when you're sweating or you have like oil around your eyelids, and that is something that you don't really want to do. That being said, I would highly suggest that you try the Lakme Shine Line. It is a liquid eyeliner, goes on beautifully, stays on your face for the whole day, okay? And so I would suggest that one that you could actually try. And that's for it. Those are my tips for monsoon makeup. I really hope this is helpful. If you have some tips on how exactly to do your skincare or your makeup in monsoon, definitely let me know in the comment section. It's super helpful to all of us. We read it, we apply it, and then our life gets better. If you have any other further question, you can ask me on all of my social media. I am on Instagram as well as Facebook, everywhere. This is my Instagram handle, so you can follow me there. You can ask me any questions that you want. You know, I do a lot of updates there as well. And so yeah, I absolutely love all of the video requests also that I get. So if you do have one, definitely leave that in the comment section as well. That's about it. Bye. Happy monsoon.